Hey dudes, I'm Hilah, and today on Hilah Cooking, I'm really excited to share with you a way to make a rainbow of natural plant-based dyes for your Easter eggs this year. And I have really great memories of dyeing eggs at Easter with my mom and my brother with those little paws Easter egg kits, the little pellets that you dissolve, and that's great, but these colors are so much more real and organic, and they're variable, and you can combine colors to get all the different colors, and it's just such a fun thing to do. So using only 4 ingredients plus the eggs, of course, we are going to make an entire rainbow of Easter eggs for you out of natural plant-based ingredients. So let's get started, because it does take a little bit of time, but it's totally worth it, I promise. The first color we're gonna make is blue, and for that we're gonna use a purple cabbage. So you wanna start out, chop up about half a head of cabbage, so you have about 4 cups. We're gonna add about 3 cups of water and bring that to a boil. Then we'll turn it down and let it simmer for about 30 minutes, and then strain it into a wide mouth jar. You want to make sure to add some white vinegar. The vinegar is going to help the dye penetrate the eggshell. So each of these dyes, you want to make sure that you add about a tablespoon of vinegar to 2 cups of your dye liquid. Then if you want to make some stripes on the eggs, you can put some rubber bands around them. These eggs have already been boiled, and you can let them sit for 10 to 30 minutes for light blue, or up to 8 to 10 hours for a dark aqua blue, and I'll show you what that looks like at the end. Next, we're gonna make red dye. So this is some red beets here. So you just wanna coarsely chop up a bunch of beets, and then we're gonna cover that with some water too, bring it to a boil, and then let it simmer for 30 minutes. Again, let it cool off, and then strain it into your jar. Add your vinegar, and then we're gonna place the eggs in. Now for the beets, you really just wanna leave it for 10 to 30 minutes to get pink color. You can leave it longer, and I'll show you what that looks like, but it just kind of turns a muddy brown. So it's not a bad color, but for pink, you just want to leave it no longer than about 30 minutes. Finally, we're gonna do yellow. So for this, we're gonna use some ground turmeric. And I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of turmeric to 2 cups of water, and just let that simmer for just about 15 minutes, and then pour it into my jar, and again with the vinegar, and then we can put the eggs in. And turmeric dyes really fast, and it also will stain your countertops, your hands, your clothes, so be really careful not to mess up your stuff, and then you're really mad at me and everything, and your Easter's ruined. So don't do that. As you take each egg out of the dye bath, you want to just lightly rinse it in water. You can do a running water, and you can do just a cup of water. I found that with the beets, especially because the dye is kind of delicate, just dipping them in water is enough. But the turmeric kind of works better with running water because the spice tends to stick to the shell a little bit. And then to make the secondary colors using your primary colors, this is where it gets really fun. Make green eggs by taking a yellow turmeric egg and dipping it into your cabbage dye for 10 to 20 minutes. Or you can make an orange egg by taking a yellow turmeric egg and dipping it into your beet dye for 10 to 20 minutes. And then you can make a beautiful purple egg by taking a cabbage egg and dipping it into a pink beet dye for 10 to 30 minutes. So it's really fun. I hope you can try this with your kids, and Happy Easter from me and my little chicken. That's you.